So what happens when Zendaya and Robert Pattinson, aka Vampire, make a marriage rom-com drama type joint for you to watch?
What's going on, everybody? This is your boy King Jerm, one half of Pod and Saved Our Marriage. Each and every Friday, Queen Jerm and myself drop an episode to show the people how Pod and Saved Our Marriage. Now, we're not like most married couples. Most of the time we disagree, but that's the beauty of the show. So, when you get through listening to Sparrows on the Review, come give us a listen. Each and every Friday on any DSP, go look for Pod and Saved Our Marriage.
Welcome back, everybody. For 1 week, we had Stacy back, and I guess it's back to me. I guess I'm going to eventually just be the host of Sparrows Under Review, and we'll just call it something else in the near future. 2026 American romantic black comedy film, The Drama, stars Zendaya and Robert Pattinson as a happily engaged couple whose relationship is tested by an unexpected revelation during the week before they're married. They're supposed to be married. This movie here, this was quite a surprise. It's been a round of movies I've watched the last about 8 movies that I've sat down and watched with Stacy, even though she is not participating in the podcast as of right now. They have been really good movies. Now, me on Robert Pattinson, it's odd enough that Drewski did a little play on these British actors playing better American actors than the Americans. But him and Zendaya had a different type of chemistry in this movie. What caught my eye about this, because normally I can move into a different atmosphere on things. This movie deals with a situation in the United States, mass shooting and gun violence. And that's a major spoiler in here. That's something that happens in this movie. And involves that. And when this revelation comes out and how it comes out in this movie, it spins this movie for a curve, because the way that they meet each other, the way that they interact, and how everything goes on, they see some wild stuff going on. I mean, they see things going on with their DJ, their best man, and their maid of honor go down a different road inside this movie. You kind of get a feel. You're thinking that you're going to get like a real linear type story, and then when you get your bombshell in this movie, it moves you to a point where you're like, whoa, how did this happen? Now, with a running time of 105 minutes, great time for the movie. Movie was released in United States April 3rd. Made its well-rounded amount of money back. Box office was 125 million. Budget was 28 million. So you see, it did good there, and that's good. Seeing that this is an A24 distribute film. I will go into detail about A24 later on down the road, but seeing the star power of Zendaya and Robert Pattinson in this movie, it kind of, it worked here, because all the other actors and actresses that are in this movie, they are like they are known, but they're not like major players. So with just the star power being your two leading actor and actress, I had no problem with this film. The way that it flowed and the way that their relationship always revolved around a reset button, it was something you almost wanted to bring into your own life, I guess. Maybe I could do that one day in life, or maybe not. So with this, I would say this is a movie that in 2026, something of this quality that still has a good rom-com feel to it, is very hard to find in movies now. So I would say to anybody in the audience, and anybody that could just take the time or just wants to sit down with somebody and watch a good movie that's going to make you laugh a little bit here and there. And it's, like I said, it's got that black comedy, so it's got a little dark humor to it. And it has the one sensitive subject that I talked about at the very beginning. You could find your way here with this movie. And I want to thank everybody that has been supporting the show through its transition and everything that's taken place with it thus far. Hopefully at a later point we can have Stacy back on a full-time basis. Until then, you'll probably hear a lot more of me, and I hope that that's not bad. I want to say respectively, everybody that has been listening and taking time to check out the show. We greatly appreciate it. Um, and just anywhere in any way, I will say this just as a political end for this. If you have a conflict with your partner that you're doing a show with, you and that person, if you can't come to an agreement on something, as long as you can, eventually see a point where y'all can fix it, fix it. If you can't fix it, then sometimes it's time to part ways and it with the show or different things like that. In this situation, obviously, me and Stacy are married. Her workload is a little different right now, and whatever goes on with that goes on with that for right now. So I will hold down the anchor for this, and onto this movie, The Drama. I would definitely go check it out. Make sure that you're watching it with somebody that's a fan of either actor or actress, because if you do not like their style of acting, you will get lost in this. Because I understand the whole Euphoria situation now with the acting on there, so I kind of get where people are coming from and how they're going. But on that note, this is just a quick one. I didn't want to make this one a very long episode, just so we can get one out there and let you guys know that we're still out here watching movies and doing our thing. So on that note, I am JR, and I want to tell you the drama, it gets my certification for something you should go watch if you got time, or if you just need something at night to pass through time when you're on HBO Max or whatever you're watching this on when it comes out on those services, definitely go watch it.